This video is on performance-enhancing drugs. Are they worth the risk? What are performance-enhancing drugs? Well, we have natural steroids that are produced in our body that help support the function of fighting stress and promoting growth and development. But synthetic steroids, which are unnatural, that are things that are put into drugs, are used to increase the growth of muscles, and it does it at a rapid pace to improve the ability to perform. Many athletes are using synthetic steroids. So why are people using steroids? It boosts their athletic performance. It keeps them from getting tired. It enhances their physical appearance. It increases muscle mass and energy, but it does cause harm. There has been a lot of discussion with steroids in professional athletes, and many people who have broken records or hold home run records in baseball or number of tackles in football, they are usually tested for steroid use because their performance exceeds normal performance. Here are the 4 performance-enhancing drugs that we'll be discussing: anabolic steroids, andro, creatine, and human growth hormone known as HGH. Anabolic steroids is the first steroid we're looking at. It can be used in many different forms. It can be given in shots, it could be in a gel where it's rubbed onto the muscles, or it could be in a pill form. There are 100 variations of anabolic steroids. And what anabolic steroids do is they mimic the testosterone in the body. Testosterone is the most powerful form of anabolic steroid. But the danger with teenagers is that anabolic steroids tells the bones to stop growing. And this is great danger to teenagers because they're in their growing stage. Andro, which is also known as DHEA, is a steroid that is available across the counter, which means that you can get it off the shelf at the grocery store or the drugstore. But it is banned from sports. Many people, professional athletes and Olympic athletes, have been known to use this, but it increases the muscle mass and energy and strength. But it is still available over the counter, but banned from athletics. These are some of the side effects that a person may encounter when they are using steroids. Steroids are a big danger to women because of the side effects that can happen, but women are also known to use steroids as athletic reasons. Android is, here's some side effects. They look a little bit more intense than the anabolic steroids. These are acne is the number one big side effect for it. Creatine is something that you can find over the counter in a supplement form, but it's like an amino acid. It can be found in a lot of lean meats. It's used a lot of times for powerlifting, wrestling, sprinting, and football. It increases your workload. This is also naturally produced by your liver, but when you get it over the counter, it adds more to the body. Now, just because creatine can be added to the body over the counter doesn't make it safe. These are some of the side effects that you'll have from creatine. Now, this is very common in middle school, high school boys who are trying to gain muscle mass to play sports in high school. But these are side effects that may occur. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is naturally produced by the pituitary gland in the brain. It helps you grow throughout your body, throughout your life. It maintains tissues and organs. This is given sometimes to kids by doctors who have a slow pituitary gland and they are not reaching growth as they should. But it is very dangerous to take this any other way than natural. At one time, HGH was offered in the health food stores, but it became a problem to people, therefore it was discontinued. Here are some of the side effects from HGH, and you can see the intensity of this is the reason why it's not safe to take. So from what you've learned, is it really worth the risk? Marion Jones lost all of her track and field Olympic medals after failing a drug test and eventually ended up serving time in jail for fraud. Before you juice, you are willing to pay for your success no matter what the consequence or humiliation. Now, this has happened very often in the Olympics, but you may have heard of Lance Armstrong. Lance Armstrong was doing something called blood doping. It runs in the same area. It's unnatural. Therefore, he was stripped of all of his titles from the Tour de France records that he has held. This happens often. Recently, in the 2016 Olympics, many Russia athletes were banned from the Olympics because of steroid use. So trying to do something that is unnatural to your body, it can be not only disheartening when it comes to your goals and your successes in athletics, but you can also end up getting served jail time. Barry Bonds is another example from the baseball sport that he was taken away from all the home runs in which he was given. A-Rod is another one that's been under the microscope about his home runs. So any successes that these people have had has been stripped of them because of the use of steroids.